Well, good morning, Canter Pass Goodies fans, and welcome to the review for the weekend's racing, where unfortunately the race meeting on Sunday has been postponed till Wednesday. So we kick off with Friday, where it's pretty uh, indifferent card, but we made Pakaya the horse to beat, and the exotics paid huge. There was some real results, but I'm going to run through Pakaya's race and give you an idea of why he probably didn't run as well as he should. So let's go and look at Pakaya. Okay, so let's pick them up as they jump away from the stalls. Pakaya's drawn, trying to get a position towards the back of the field. He's got a red cap and he's got a sort of light colours, like cream colours. So Muzieni finds himself towards the back here. Now he can't get him to settle, so he goes outside of the whole field. But the problem with this ride is that here he should have just relaxed and got him to settle into his position. He had a chance to get him, but he wanted to get a bit closer, and he keeps looking behind him. Now look at him, he's just always looking behind him to see where he can get in. Well, he's got no chance of getting in, so he's unbalanced the horse about 3 or 4 times. Now he's on the outside of them, and you'll see all the way around, he's just trying to get in behind him, just slotting in at the back and giving him a chance. He's looking and looking and looking to see. Here he still looking to see if he can get in. Now he changes his stick over, and he's now third last, 3 wide or 4 wide. So I think he thinks that's a problem. Okay. So now he starts riding him out in the straight, and he starts punching him out. The horses in front look like they got away, so he pulls the stick in the right hand, and you'll see that he gets a 2,000 rand fine for overuse of the stick. So now he's given him 3, 4 good smacks with the right hand, and the horse is not responding. But watch what happens. He's almost last at this stage. He's not in the picture. He, in fact, stone last. And then you'll see, this is inside the 200-meter mark, where Pakaya actually finishes. He finishes 5th. He gets beaten 2 1/4 lengths on the outside. But for all the problems, might have won. So then we move on to, we started Durbanville, and we had racing at Turfentine on the inside track. And the first race I'm going to pick, Durbanville was pretty much of a muchness. It wasn't much of a race, being lots of good fields, and the card turned out pretty good. But the first race was where we had the Canter Pass Goodie, which turned out to be Golden Destiny. I thought the Canamare runner looked exceptional going to post. I thought this was a very ordinary ride from Craig Zaki, and I'll explain it to you now when we go through it. But luckily, I said, have the each way on Legal Counsel, which was my top choice originally. This drafted like a barge, went from 9 to 2 to 10 to 1. He ended up paying £8.60 on the tote. But that saved our Canter Pass Goodies money. So it was not a bad result for us at the end of the day. And the rest of the Durbanville card, there wasn't much to report on. So let's just chat about Golden Destiny and watch that race from the beginning. So Golden Destiny's drawn 5. He's got the red cap with a big white sheepskin noseband. So now the winner is in the red and yellow. And Puri commits. He says, I'm going. Zaki does not commit. He gets caught on the outside. He gets stuck in behind a whole lot of horses. And at this stage, he's 5, 6, 7 lengths behind the second horse, which ends up winning, which was Furi. This horse won a very, very nice race, very gutsy race, but it was all due to jockeyship, Legal Counsel. Furi decides they're not going fast enough, so he moves up on the outside of the pacemaker. Craig Zaki's 5 behind him, and you'll see that they start turning for home. Zaki comes wide into the straight. Furi says, hey ho Silver, let's go. Zaki doesn't realize that they've gone. He's just giving him a friendly push. He's getting other horses running past him. Now he's getting after the horse. He's still 5, 6 off him. And here Furi asserts his authority on Legal Counsel and goes on to win a very nice race. And watch this horse of Zaki's riding under the hands, runs well past also starts running on well, and I think next time he looks like an absolute blinder. Okay, so let's move on just quickly at Durbanville. I like Ponte Pietre very strongly in the main race of the day. It looked like a perfect race for him. He was 33 to 10 in the betting. He drifted to 10 to 1. Now, in my opinion, in any other country in the world, proper jurisdiction, the staff would have immediately had in the connections and said, why did you change your tactics? This was always races from off them. I've never seen Ponte Pietre go to the front. He went to the front like a bat out of hell. He looked like one of O'Brien's pace horses for City of Troy, and faded tamely to run 20-odd lengths behind them. It was either something went wrong with the equipment, or there should be a real inquiry into how this horse was ridden, because you can't just change tactics like that, and certainly go so fast. So it was a complete joke. Anyway, we move on to Turfentine, and here Van Vuren looked like he was going to have a very good day. He did end up having a couple of winners. Barbaresco was a good winner, and but the problem was that he started the day shockingly. His horse Master Casper in the first was scratched with high TCO2 levels. Very unfortunate. It ended up being a horrible race, but a brilliant ride from Gavin Larena. He went to the front on Taxi to the Moon, completely dictated. Muzieni was caught napping on Lead the Charge and never got a blow in. And this is where pace, and certainly when you get firm ground like this, is vitally important. And on the poly track, as we did a show last week. So we then moved on to the third race, where he looked like he might open his account with Inspector James. Well, Inspector James made Khumalo inspect the turf, because as they came out the pens, he took a jump and he stumbled, and Khumalo, with no neck strap or nothing to hold on to, got sort of catapulted out the side of the saddle and fell off the side of the horse. Very unfortunate. I think it would have won when you looked at what ran third, and only 5 lengths behind them was Dwight Eisenhower, who looks very, very ordinary. I think Inspector James would have ended up winning. So we'll have a quick look at this horse coming out the pens and dumping Khumalo. Right, we've seen all that. So now we move on to the rest of the race meeting. Well, there was not much to report except that all the good things arrived. I was extremely proud of myself because I really liked Haslo Grande in the last. And if you subscribe to my service, you would have heard that what I said about him. Yeah, I have a system whereby there's horses that catch my eye, and I keep a note of them, so that I can always mention them and have a look at their form very closely in the future. Horses, I think, have a bit of ability and lost their way, because a lot of horses lose their way in racing. Haslo Grande, one of those, and thank goodness for him. He made the exotics pay. The Pick Six ended up catching a few times, and certainly the jackpots as well. But it was not a bad day for the Canter Pass Goodies fans. As I said, on Wednesday, we will be opening up subscriptions again. So have fun, enjoy yourself, and subscribe either to my tip sheet or to the full package, which is the Canter Pass Goodies package. From me, James Goodman, I will be back with you later in the week.